There we go. What up, chat? How we doing? What is popping? Music's maybe a bit loud. Let me turn that down. Just a hair. Just a hair. But no, how we doing? What's popping? So, we're going to be grinding out some Clash. I have a Solar Fire Artifact list that I kind of want to play, honestly. The version that I really want to play is the one with the Cypher Maul and the Golden Fleece. But those aren't in Clash yet, unfortunately. But now that they've added Heliolith, the deck is really, really strong. So I kind of want to try that because I haven't really seen anyone play around with it on ladder. But yeah. I also got the multi-streaming actually working. Oh, that's fun. Get banned. You. How do I... ban this guy? Jesus Christ. Not even live for 5 minutes on Kick. And you already get bots. That's fun. That's that's kind of crazy. Okay, so kind of the reason why I've decided to start streaming on Kick as well as YouTube and Twitch is one, I'm trying to expand the reach as wide as possible, but also two, they have an income for streamers, not just subs and donations and all that. No, if you stream on there, you get paid an hourly wage, which is kind of crazy. If I'm going to keep this stack, it's kind of wild that you can live stream and then a platform will pay you hourly to spend time on that platform. Now they don't have Elestrals Clash as a category on there. Well, that's probably because it's really new, but Wonder Master Duel on there. Hopefully some. Now I I don't think that the whatchamacallit, the demographic Venn diagram of MVT viewers who are pilled on Elestrals and Kick viewers overlaps that much, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, over that away. It's gonna have all the chats together. I don't give a hell. I don't give a fuck if I get banned for that. I'll just make a new Twitch account. Or, maybe we just switch to full-time YouTube. Who knows? Who knows? You know what I mean? Let's yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here for a hot second to make sure that, I was testing this out last night, completely offline. But I'm just trying to make sure that, everything's stable. Everything's working as it should. Chilling here for a hot second. We're also live on Vertical, if you guys like that. What? Okay, wait. Nope, we're still good. We're good. We had 9 viewers at one point on Vertical. What the heck? What the heck? That's kind of crazy. I love that it gives you like the bar graph, you know, of your concurrent viewers and all that. That's kind of sick. Okay, yeah. All right. I think that we're just about settled in at about the 10-minute mark. Just about. Okay. So I guess it's time to switch over to gameplay. Let me finish my coffee. I got like that much left. And it's getting cold. I don't want to, you know, drink it and then, well, not drink it and then forget about it. And then it's ice cold. I take a sip and I'm like, eh, you know. Ugh. That's some good ass coffee. No, so when I moved into this new place, right? The one that I'm at right now, I bought myself as kind of a little gift. Well, I listen, that time was stressful and I did a lot of retail therapy. Don't fucking judge me, okay? What I did as part of that is I bought us a nice coffee maker. I mean, a really nice one. I mean, you can dictate the temperature that the water pulls. You can dictate, like, the water pressure of the, you know, like the water that it goes down onto the beans. Like, you can control everything. It's kind of crazy. But yeah. But yeah, no. Did my pre-order for what's it called? Did my pre-order for Livestream this morning. I ended up getting like 6 boxes, which, you know, mathematically, in theory, I should get 3 of every playable card. And if not, I can trade, you know, like my full arts and my extras and all that shit for you know, the cards that I need on the floor at Kissimmee. Because I'm going to be there 2 days before the event. So, like, on the 2nd and then on the 3rd, which is pre-reg day, I'll be there. So, if people are in town, you know, I can just, you know, meet up with them. I'm planning on renting a car, but I have to wait until my next paycheck to do that. You know, this shit's fucking expensive. But yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to go for a while today. Actually, let me turn up my fan. Cuz I don't know if you guys can hear it, but every time it's on a slow speed right now. So every time it goes a ramp, 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 right? I want to see if I like turn it up. Will it stop doing that? Because usually I only have it on low because it kind of spins really, really fast and it's kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to turn it up a setting. Just give me a second. Seems like it worked. It's making like less of a noise. Like there's still a noise, but it's less. And it's gonna make the room a little bit cooler. It's like, I know that my computer is like chugging. Not really chugging, but you know, it's when I was doing tests last night and I had Task Manager open, like graphics card and CPU were at like 80% ish, give or take. But you know, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, I think it's about time that we got in there, yeah? Just about. That does not have the correct ones. Yeah, we can just don't have my iPad over here, which usually has my all my Stream Deck stuff. Come on, game. There we go. Yeah, no. Top of ladder should be plat, maybe diamond. You know, ish, give or take. Let me adjust my vertical scene here because it kind of looks iffy. Just a bit. Transform, center horizontally, lock that. Okay. This one kind of sucks. This one's a lot better. We have like the Hephaestus, we have the Plucky, we have a Galaxy. So really, I think with the Hephaestus nowadays, they were talking about this at the premiere yesterday. Which, by the way, Nick Samara winning that, oh my god, like insane. But no, they were talking about this, that before the ban list, you would put 3 on the Hephaestus. No legs. How's it going, boss? How we doing? Long time no see. But yeah, no, they were talking about like you put 3 on the Hephaestus, because just in case you have the Kinleo, so that you have the extra spirit to Nexus. But now after the change, you tend to put 2 on it because Kinleo's at 1 now. But yeah, no, solid turn 1. Okay, so does it really even matter? Okay. No, I think I wait for him to commit into an attack, and then I Gorgon's Gaze. Because, like, if I Gorgon's Gaze while it's in attack here, like... let's do, like, a water and, like, a thunder. No, it's all good. It's all good. Shit happens. Like, listen. The whole point of, like... Ah. Lovely. That's probably, like, a, just a quirk of how I have my audio routed. Let's see here. Streamer mode? Right? That's what it's called? Enable streamer mode. There we go. But yeah, no, like being embarrassed about something is like your mind telling you that you have grown, right? You recognize that that person that you used to be is, you know, embarrassing. And as long as you've grown from it, that's all good. And honestly, like being info dumped on, like, isn't the worst thing in the world for a content creator to be like the victim of. You know what I mean? Like, it is not the absolute worst thing that you could have done. Kill the Eddie. And then we foretell 3. I honestly think we just keep it like that. Like, yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. Apology accepted. Anyways. Another Eddie. Wait, no, I just realized we're probably playing against a water deck if he's on Eddie. So Tsunami is probably like the worst back row I could have picked. I've been okay. You know, I moved. No longer live with my mom. Instead, I live in a townhouse with my 4 brothers. I mean, 3 brothers. It's 4 of us, 3 brothers, minus me. You know what I mean? I mean, Viserys just outs this, right? Yeah. And these 2 back row are probably nothing. But yeah, no, we moved. In the new place. Still working at Starbucks. I can't remember, like, if... I think, like, after I quit streaming... Yeah, I think that was still during COVID, and then after I quit streaming, I started working at Starbucks. But I've been working at Starbucks for the past, like, 3 years-ish. Like 3.5. Yeah, no, got into Elestrals, like, what? So that would be, like, 8, 9, 10 months ago? Almost a year ago? Oh my god, it's Joblin. This is kind of bad. This is really bad. This is so bad. Because then he attacks over the Vis. Take 1. And I can't swap, like, I could swap to Crash. Oh wait, no, I have something that cleanly outs this. Okay. Yeah, no, Lestral's Clash, this client, is now free as of, like, last week. So if you ever wanted to get into it, you know, now's the time. I will warn you, though, that the tutorial is kind of cheeks. It just kind of, like, walks you through a whole bunch of, like, predetermined things, rather than, like, actually teaching you how to play the game. But there are, YouTube videos online that'll actually teach you how to play the game, which are a lot better than the, whatchamacallit. That's unfortunate. And then I think this Joblin just runs wild. Yeah, I mean, give it a try. Game's fun. Yeah, this Joblin's like a big problem. Oh, he's getting like really greedy with it. Okay. Never mind. Oh my god. I'm getting absolutely thrashed. I think that they just got this one. Like, I don't think that there's a... Unless if it's, like, top deck Heliolith, I don't think that there's any way that I could win that. It's top of the ladder. Someone hit... Oh, someone's hit fucking Omnipotent. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. So, like, what? Top 25 is Plat. Plat 3. Okay. We are in bronze. You know, some people, like, have actually no-lifed this game since launch. It's kind of crazy. However, I was top 25 day one. So, for what it's worth. But also that's because, you know, I had the day off work and I just played for like 8 hours. Shrug. Going second. Oh yeah, this is fine. I run out of this. I set an Argo. Like, we're big chilling. Okay, we got an ad coming up in like 40 seconds. On Twitch, you guys can subscribe to skip the ads. Or, you know, honestly, you could just use an ad blocker. I'm not going to condone it, but, like, if you got to do what you got to do. I don't, like, even know what I want to play. So, there was a premiere yesterday, right? And Nick Samara won that premiere. But, like, it wasn't even Nick Samara, to be fair, right? It was, like, Frost Good Stuff, and then, like, their 5 flex spots was a Nick Samara engine. Man, I miss Hurricane being at 3. For the Yu-Gi-Oh players in the audience, Hurricane is Heavy Storm, but it costs like, I'd say like 2,000 life points. It probably is worth it because they're probably, if they're playing Drakid, they're probably on a more lunar focus. So like what, they're probably playing like Spectaris, something like that. Alter, okay. But what are you nexusing from in 2? Yeah, you wasted a spirit. Oh wait, no, he passed priority to the battle step. Oh my god. Which, I mean, stops the Vis from, you know, searching the guy, but you could have done that on attack step and just had the Vis not attack. So you want to know what's the crazy thing? This guy's gonna try to like Artemis suppress and then attack into the Vis, and I'm gonna Argo Necklace of Harmonia and blow this guy out. Or Argo for like Torch of Hestia. How come? Oh wait, no. Argo can only be activated on attack declaration. I forgot for like half a second. You know, Hurricane 1-for-1 is, but like now he's kind of big up. You know. I think we like disenchant a fire, just so that like if we draw the full carries. Okay. So I can't attack the tracking, which is unfortunate. I could. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Okay. Now, chat room, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. So we're gonna go Galaxy. Right. Swap everything. Swap all of it. We're gonna set shield. Gonna go battle phase. Hit into the Vis. End phase. He's gonna be like, oh, this is so free. He left the galaxy. He's so stupid. I'm gonna attack into it with the Draking, steal it, re-water enchant it, or something. Wait, no, he's gonna crash. I can still shield back the Draking. Get fucked. Let's do like a thunder and then like solar fire for the expend. And then we bounce back the tracking. He's on 2 spirits. Oh, brother. I didn't even realize that he was that low. Bingo. Wait, what are my dailies? Oh wait, okay. I gotta finish out the dailies. So we have to play Blizzstrix. We have to play a couple rounds of Blizzstrix. I'm sorry, chat. I know that I said like we'd be playing like Scrap, but it is what it is. We gotta do the dailies. Honestly, I thought that I finished that one last night. But, This hand is so bad. Drew 3 of our bricks. Lycan form Warlith. I mean, that's the combo. So this is like basically the exact list that I played yesterday at the premiere. And I went X3 with it. It's unfortunate. Just like the mills just did not hit. Ever. Like that. Just kind of unfortunate. But it's fine. Like, no longer having 3 Hurricane really hurts this deck because you, like, kind of naturally play the 3 spirits for Hurricane. Well, you play 2 out of 3 of them. Sprout here. Why are you searching? What artifact are you searching? Scythe of Demeter? Mayhaps? Mayhaps? Poison Tunic. Okay. So like what? That makes us a 4? Right? Oh, and then he is fully forced. Okay, that makes sense. So then he crashes, I guess. And then he deals 2 to me. Which, I mean, he's giving up board presence for. But he has a back row and a field spell. Well, then he's going to take 1. So I think what we do next turn is we just run out a rabbit and, like, dig for a back row, maybe? PTA the rabbit, okay. Which I mean is going to force you to go down to 11. I mean, we already have Tsunami, so I guess we grab a Snowlet for next turn. We set the Tsunami and then we pass turn. And then are you going to pay out for the PTA? Mayhaps? Go down to 11? Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna... Okay. Thunder and Earth? That's kind of strange. Especially on Clash. Is he on, like, Ankylosurge? Is that what he's doing? I mean, I guess we'll find out off of this. It's just a lot of his plays have been, like, really expensive. You know? Like, what exactly is he trying to do? I love watching people get whale arrow question marked in real time. Ardillis, how's it going? What's going on? We're clashing. You know how it is. We're gambling. But only just a little bit. Just a little bit of gambling. Only to finish out the dailies. Even though I have a pretty good win rate on. You know what? I could rise from the ashes back the Morlith. I could do that. He has no back row. Hold up, this might go crazy. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna go crazy with it. Just a little bit. We're gonna get it twisted just a tad. Just a little bit. Yeah, and of course we're rewarded. Of course we're rewarded. Now let's see if we can hit like a Cedar Soar or a Blizzstrix off this Asprowl. Oh my god, never punished. Never punished. Oh my god. Let's put that on there. Yup. And then let's see here. Let's put back Asprowl. Snow it, snow it. And then we pop the Rummagem. And then we go battle phase. Chat, see, this is why you always go gambling. You will win. It's always so great to see someone get whale arrow question marked for the first time. There's someone in the Clash Discord that just found out how, like, you know, stat priority works. Oh my god. It's just chef's kiss. Okay, how many? Dude, we need one more. Are you kidding me? If I had milled like a Cedar Soar there, we would have gotten there. We would be done with it. But now we got to play another game. Same guy. Like what? Ankylosurge? Dot deck? We have Rise. Ooh. And going second? That's a keeper. Because then, like, if he runs out of guy, I can go Broomalinx, search out Field Spell, attack over. No, I had like 3 Frost left. I was good on that. I was down to like, what, 5 spirits? One of them was water, one of them was thunder, and then the rest were frost. I definitely had enough. Man, I wish to live in a world where if you milled a Snillet, you could just cast it. I guess let's just play a little bit conservatively. Let's run out the Ast Rabbit. Honestly, yeah. That's fair. Let's grab the Lycan. So that in case we top deck the Morlith next turn, we, you know, just deck thin, just a hair. Make our draw next turn just a little bit better. Where? So it's Bat or Scorpio. Am I blind? Scorpio's in hand. I am blind. Let's reset the Georgians Jays. pay out for the PTA. Yep, he's on a Surge. Okay. This is kind of scary if you get... Okay, so he would have to have, like, an Earth Nexus Bank. And, like, an Earth Nexuser. Which really is just, like... I guess just, Equilinks, right? Is it really the only good one in Clash right now? There's another Earth Nexuser, I don't know. He could have, like, Alter, but, like... okay. So I think right now we're free to run out a Narpoon, search an Asprowl, run over the Anglia Shock. Snillet. Keep calling it Snowl. I think that's like a Pokemon. Kill it. I mean, that's fine. And then I work in Gaze. Let's do like Wind Frost. Boreas. Which this isn't like ideal to be doing, but like I'm gonna attack him with the Burmalinks. Visceral Trigger, and then I attack into the defense position Vis with Narpoon. Which I mean isn't ideal. If he has like Shield or Gorgons, this ruins my life. But it is what it is. Argo! Oh my, that is the worst. I think that's the worst option. And then he gets to heal. No! He gets to heal and then also get a Vis. That is absolutely catastrophic. Does he have the second Vis in hand? I mean, I guess I just attack over the guy anyway. Yeah, okay. Let's do like a frost. So let's see here. I think like if I mill, an Astral, that does it. Or if I mill a Blizz, because then I can just rise it back. Well, that does it. I'm stupid. I forgot to use the Blizz effect. Oh well. Like what? He attacks over that. Well, no, he would just have to crash. Honestly, let's just get rid of the spirit. Because I know that he's out of Visses. I've seen all of them. This, yes. Very good position. And then I have removal for any big guy, like just sitting in my hand. And then that's an extra 2 damage on board. Earthquake. Honestly understandable. Entirely understandable. Y'all got an ad on Twitch in about 60 seconds. If you don't want the ad, you know, you can subscribe. Not gonna tell you to use an ad blocker, but like, you know, you do you. So those are 3s. So then I attack over, attack. I really don't have the spirits to honestly, I think no, because then that's 2. Honestly, yeah. I think we just go Scorpio. We discard Bats, summon back Lycan. Because, like, I really do not want Wasp Ivy hitting the board. That would be horrifying. Spend a draw. You're on 3. If you don't put up a body this turn, I kill you. Understandable. Alright, I have to use the restroom real quick. Like 5 seconds, I'll be right back. Let me actually collect this first, so I do not forget. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh, you are getting nuked off the face of the earth, buddy. Get nuked. I love it when the bots try and come in here. And then they just get obliterated. But yeah, no, let's get back to it. Why? There we go. Okay. So we did that. Let's switch back. God, the VTubers. They've taken over. I'm going second. This is probably fine. I drew both of my altars. Okay. I mean, listen. Literally the best card in the entire game, Asked Rabbit. Man, I guess we grab the Plucky because we don't have any more guys. We're gonna set the Argo. And set the Georgians. East side. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. The guy has ESB in the name. East Side Bala Gang. No, oh my god. Yeah. Attack into the rabbit. I'll wait. Oh yeah. Demeter. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. This is such an expensive play for you. And you're gonna get punished. Let's do like a solar into fire on the Nobby. Okay. So we could go Hephaestus. He has like 3 back row though. Okay, so I think what we do is we enchant Hephaestus for like 3 and then set altar. Make it a 5. Attack over the knobby. Yeah, I think that about does it. Liar. Grab it to attack. We set the altar. And then enter battle phase. Swing over the knobby. Shield. This one it destroys an Elestral in battle. Yeah, okay. So we're fine. Yeah, that's fine. I think we take a water here. He still has like 3 back row, which is concerning. Especially since I don't have Hurricane in the list. Okay, let's just go Plucky. Plucky, search out the second Liar. Equip, attack over. See if that does it. Is this Gorgon's Gaze? Gain back a solar. Battle phase. Hit. Another shield. Are you kidding me? Aye, aye, Captain. Honestly, okay. Let's conserve a spirit. We're gonna use this spirit. To Nexus from here to here. I'm gonna change the position. Really don't care. He gets no spirit advantage off of that. Man, Hurricane is so good. I miss having 3 Hurricane and being a degenerate. mean, it doesn't really matter what we choose. With like Water Thunder. Scythe, okay. Probably should have put a fire on the necklace so I can nexus off of the necklace onto the Kinleo, killing it. What's up, Teddy? How we doing? Greasy Fatty, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So now he's a 7. Does he have an Argo face down? He can't activate Argo. He's missing like 1 spirit to even activate it. Yeah, there we go. Ugh. You know, I really like playing this deck. It's just like very mentally taxing. You know, Brewlock. Okay. This guy's an actual good player. Oh no. But no, this deck is like really mentally taxing to play. Yeah, this is probably fine. Oh, is this Blizz? Yeah, okay. Avalanche into Morolith turn 1. 8 mills? That's kind of crazy. And he hits nothing. Oh my god. I don't think that I actually have anything to get over this. Because, like, if I equip Liar to Plucky, I would need another artifact that raises my defense. Or if I swap his so that he's a 6/8, I can equip Torch to Plucky, but that only makes them a 5/3 with the Torch, right? This is unfortunate. So I think what we end up doing is we cast the Plucky in defense. They milled my Liar, so there's no point. We set 1, then we pass. It's really all we can do, which is kind of unfortunate. You know, sometimes you just get high rolled. Well, now that changes things. But if I bounce the Morlith, he just gets 5 more mills, which is kind of unfortunate. But I mean, that's probably fine. I'm gonna heal back like the 1 solar. Because then that would boost the attack, which gets swapped, so it's a 5/5. So that doesn't do anything. Let's go gambling. Let's do like a fire. I don't know, this is just kind of unfortunate. If he didn't have the Boreas... See, that'll do it. So then now I don't tie. And then we go battle phase. Yeah, he's been promoting Clash for like a long time. He did like sponsored content way back in like the alpha. Which if you want to look back, it was rough. Yeah, I saw it like the other day. Or was it like yesterday? Something like that? But yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. MBT actually goes to like the closest Elestrals locals to me. Which is happening today, but it's like an hour and a half away from me. Which is kind of unfortunate. And honestly, I didn't feel like driving up there. But yeah, I did see it. Honestly, I think we just lose this one. I'm gonna keep it real. Because, like, what, he does 4 here, so then I'm down to 9? Yeah, no, Den Turbo is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Den Turbo is probably one of the best decks in Clash right now. And we don't even have it at full power. We're missing, base set Cynectar. Which, honestly, I think we just... Like, we're missing base set Cynectar. Which, let me just, like, come in here real quick. So, base set Cynectar says that you can special cast any number, I mean, not Cynectar, Ignectar. Which says that you can cast any number of Ignectar from your deck. So then you get the Firestorm Ignectar, which is this one. And then you just, summon 2 of them. You get double Nectar of the Gods, which is Pot of Greed for 2 spirits. And then you just draw 4, put 4 spirits into your graveyard. And then you have 3 bodies. On the follow-up turn, you go Ursa Den with double fire. You cast out the Ursa Coat. You go Hibernation. You put 2 Frost Spirits onto the Ursa Den. You use the Ursa Den to then summon Majursa, Champion of Hestia. It's kind of crazy. Like, Den Turbo is kind of... Actually, let me build. Let me build Den Turbo for you. Now that we're on the subject. Okay. So, like... So, first thing, right, is we need, I think it's like 3 or 2 hibernation. We need, I think it's like 3 done. It's like 3 Ursicle. I think they only play like 2 Ambrosia. I mean, I guess we go for like Ignector. And like Nog. Also, we don't have Helios's Chariot Ride, which is kind of a big one. Maybe like 1 Don't Poke. Measures, how am I at? 28? Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, hop on, oh yeah, we got a ad break in 40 seconds. Subs don't get ads. But, you know, if you guys want to use an ad blocker, I'm not going to blame you. Elestrals DB. Events. Webcam tournament. There was a Bear Turbo list. I think at like 32nd. True and real. You know, you could just, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're on like that. Okay. Let me just, okay. So they are on 3 Ambro. 3 Nog. Lavalith. They're on the Cryovern package, but that doesn't work, I don't think. Just unfortunate. Let's go into water. Let's grab 3 Narpoon. You know, the bear puns are so good. I love it so much. Oh my god. Where is it? I'm stupid. 3 Tsunami. We don't have Infrostrix. We need Champsy. Ignector. Am I already playing PTA? Yeah. You know, like, Water Toolbox is running around a lot right now. So playing, like, Cryoblast in the main probably isn't, like, the worst thing in the world to do. So then, like... Yeah, I mean, Hurricane... So, it's a one-of, yeah. We could play Hurricane. In fact, we probably... Is this list playing Hurricane? No, what? That's kind of crazy. That's actually kind of wild. That the list that got top 32 at the, whatchamacallit? Not playing Hurricane. Yeah. But no, in this deck, right, you're not playing Thunder or Wind. So you'd have to tech in like 2 One of Spirits. Which, I mean, if I was playing Astrabbit, then I could, in theory, right? Because I'd probably be playing like 2 Thunder for 3 Astrabbit. Which is probably like, I cut 1 Den, 2 Cryo to play the 3 Astrabbit. But then I would need to cut another card, which I guess would be like a Champ C or like an Ignector to play the One of Hurricane. I don't know, I think we just play it as is for now. I don't even know if I like want to lab with this, like ladder with it. Let's just try it out a little bit. Out of water. No! Mothman Real. It's such a good username. Emerald. Honestly, I think we double frost mulligan. This hand has potential. If we like Nog. Come on. Okay. I think we Ursicle. We search Den. Praying did not help. We set shield. Set like gaze. Do I think that Mothman is playing Hurricane? That's the question. Do we think that Mothman's on Hurricane? Chat? Yeah, I think we do. I think we do. Mothman's probably playing Hurricane. Mothman is a Wind Elestral. It's like Wind Lunar. Rabbit, best card in the game. I think next turn I expend to draw. Because, like, all that I need to do is draw Hibernation. And then we're off to the races. Never mind. That sucks. Here we are. I mean, like, you know, there's a reason why this thing's called Den Turbo, right? Okay. It's like Thunder Water. Guess. Okay, they have the EQ for the Medusa. I think we just lose. Maybe we play both. Like double Medusa? Like the base set one and the new one? Enable self-bouncing. I think Heliolith? And that's it. Like, I can't think of many cards that bounce at all in this game. Like, the one that sticks out is Heliolith. How do we proceed? I feel like Gorgon's it. Yeah, I think that's the play. We have to like Narpoon, search something, and then Gorgon's Gaze, hit the Galaxy. And like, we have a shield and a tsunami. I guess we go battle phase. Hit over. I wasted a spirit. Earlier than the den, so I should be at 5. Which is unfortunate. I forgot that like Den destroys itself. I thought that it was destroyed because like it was out of spirits when it resolves. I am sleepy. Even though I like literally had like a whole coffee right before stream. I am sleepy. Could run a Champ C. Yeah. Flip everything. Run over the Spectres with an Ursicle. It's gonna wait, no, it's gonna suppress. And then it goes up to a... Well, no, it would increase its attack and then swap. So that's fine. You're gonna Tsunami now. You know, in the battle step. You could have toggled on for that. People play this and if you'll teleport early Yu-Gi-Oh days. That's real. Like, exploring something that's like, you know, new. Like, I love it, you know? Okay, wait. They're actual, well, is Cryo Ling still bugged? Like Cryo Ling, Cryovern? I want to like build wind aggro. Like pigs. Something like this. And then where's the little piggy? Little piggy. We play the other Sorlet. Then we play like, yeah. Then we play like three, 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 three. We have like 10 flex spots. So like we probably play like I don't know, like 3 Champ C, like 3 Tsunami. We also play the Rabbit. Um, let's actually like, we already have 3 tsunami. And like 1 more card. Honestly, let's just throw like, even though it's kind of bugged, resting on your laurels in there. And like, what? We want like 4, 2, and like 14 wind. Wind aggro. Let's play some wind aggro. I know that I'm like totally ADHDing. Is there a deck you can play around Ankylosurge? Yeah, I mean, it's like a Wind Thunder Nexus kind of deal. Like, you know, you just play like the all the Earth good stuff, you know, like Demeter, Scythe, Argo, and then like Rabbit. Like, there are decks out there, but I would not say that they are good. They're playable. Yeah, no, Ankylosurge full art is so cool. I just wish the card was better. Like, it isn't that the card is bad, per se, right? But there isn't a whole lot of support around it. Because, like, Equilinx is that one? I can't get over this Sprout here. So I think we just pass. Because, like, if he plays a guy in attack, I can go Sorlet in. Or, like, if he plays a bigger guy, I can go Hydrate, Twindra, Penterror. And just win the game. I think that I let him hit me for 1, strictly so that I can go Sorlet into... Yeah! Here we go. I'll just take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, I think that what I do is I shield this, right? I bounce the Vis. I go Sorlet, hit, ascend into the guy. Chrysor. I set the other back row. Battle phase. Tsunami, that's fine. If you even dare to play a guy, I will kill you. Galaxy to swap. I think I'm gonna shield you. I'm gonna stick this guy in attack. Just so that's a little bit bigger. So he has a whale. Yep, champ C, okay. Swaps everything. I mean, that's probably fine. Okay, that's fine. This is really hard to get over, though. TBH, I think I have to get over the sprout here. Which, I mean, is kind of crazy, but I kind of have to. He still has a Viscerus in hand. Yep. No, because I think what he does here is, like, he kills this, gets another guy. Which then sets me up for Pantera. Which I am absolutely fine with. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, like, what, you heal for 1? So I need, like, 6 wind. I have 10 wind. Good. Bro, he was sitting on that the entire time? That's crazy. You know, he got me. You know, I think he's got this one. God. That is rough. That is rough. Okay. Look at DP Long. Yeah. Yeah, the log in Clash is not the best, but it was added like 3 days before early access, so it's gonna look like that for a good bit. Like, remember, this game is still in early access, you know? Like, it's not quite done yet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go get myself some water. Cause like my throat is dying just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Man, I'll be back in like a hot second. Sit tight. Okay, we're back, chat. So not only did we, get water, like a whole thing of water, I also completely forgot that I had an iced tea from Starbucks from this morning in the fridge. It's a passion tea lemonade, 1 pump raspberry. And as your local barista, I can certifiably say that it's fucking fire. But that's not all, chat. That's not all. Also, for some reason, they gave me the boba straw. Like, the big straw. Because I guess, like, you know that one episode of SpongeBob where he's like, this is a very large thirst to quench. And he has, like, the big-ass cup. But then also, chat, that's not all. We got an ice cream sandwich. Let's go. Oh, yeah. We're just going to chill for a hot second. Enjoy our snacks. Yeah, no, how's it going, chat? I'm just gonna, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna fucking slam this ice cream sandwich real quick. Which I think is just gonna like fucking melt. Because my computer is like right here. Just out of frame. Like I can touch it and it's really hot. So I gotta like slam this real quick. Oh yeah. That's some good shit. Okay, so here's a question, chat. Do you like the, like vertical webcam? Because what I have right now is a DSLR. But I have it not like, portrait. I have it, vertical. It's on its side, facing me. Yeah, that's kind of what I've noticed. If there's something like in the middle there, I feel like it'd be better. Like if we have like a little version of the gameplay. Like, hold up, let me... Because, like, I could flip it to horizontal. And then... like, just, punch it in. Or, like, if I had... like, I have kind of minimal stream alerts right now. It's just, like, a little box. But, like, if I had the bigger ones, like... where they have, like, a whole video playing or some shit. We could put it, like, over there. But... I don't know. Still figuring this out. Because I really don't have a whole lot of room at my desk to put up, like, a green screen like we used to have. Like... okay. So, like... I have an L-shaped desk, right? So, like... hold. Where's my other hand? So, like, going this way is my desk. But then also, here is my desk, right? But it's, like, in the corner of the room. So there's no room that away. There's no room that away. And then my bed is right here. Right? right behind me. So I can only like back up to like here. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a new desk, but my mom bought this one for me like years and years ago. And it's really nice. Like the desktop is glass and all that. But no, the real like the edge of my bed is up against the back of the L of the desk. Like back here ish. Yeah, wait, hold on. I might have more crop for the cam. Oh yeah, I have plenty more. And like, yeah. How's that? And then we like, hold, let me cook. Not, that's the music source. The music browser source. And we like, yeah. Like that. And then alerts. Is that over? Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. That's why they gave me the boba straw. They didn't put raspberry syrup. Okay, wait, hold up. So let me. Right, 1 raspberry syrup, no ice. Okay. They didn't put raspberry syrup in it. I drink the passion tea with raspberry in it on my breaks. They put the boba, the raspberry pearls in here, not the syrup. I'm snitching, chat. I'm not telling you on who, but I am in fact snitching. You know, if I wasn't like kind of broke right now, I'm not like, paycheck to paycheck. I have a savings still, but like the Kissimmee trip is expensive. So the format for Kissimmee is going to be with the new set, which comes out the day before. So in order to compete, I had to pre-order the set before, but they're going to be sending it out early. There's a whole thing with that. So the plane ticket plus hotel was about $1,000. And I spent another $600 on Elestrals product, which we're going to be opening on stream, by the way. We're getting live stream early because I'm playing in the event. Shoutouts, A-Drive, my goat. But yeah, no, so that's like what? $1,500 that I spent on the trip. And I haven't even rented a car yet, which I have to do with my next paycheck. But yeah. I still have like a good bit of savings. It's just like, if I'd want a desk, I'd want a really nice one, Yeah, like, by the way, you guys have, why Why is the ad timer not working? Hold up, let me, because I have a browser extension that physically shows on the screen when there's going to be an ad. Nope, that is for that. Here we go. Let me just try and find it and fix it. But yeah, no, you guys got ads in a few seconds. There we go. Why isn't it working though? That's weird. Because it should just be working. Hmm. Whatever. That honestly isn't the worst, you know, like the biggest deal that the ad timer isn't working. Oh wait, it's up there. It doesn't warn you beforehand, which is kind of weird. But shrug. But yeah. Kind of want a new desk, but not really. You know, like, this one's pretty nice. I'm being subbed. That is so true, Teddy. Sub to the Twitch, Twitch Prime, etc. Yeah, Mothman. Yeah. What were they on? I forget. I honestly forget what they were on. Want to help you. Brain's already melted, true. They insta scooped. GG. Easy. Easy. See, that's how we do it. Listen, I'm not saying that if you're sub to twitch.tv/AN1NJA, your opponents are always going to instant scoop to you. But I mean, there's one sub in this channel, and that happened to them. So I mean, hey, listen, right? Also, guys, I am the only flesh tuber in the Elestrals Clash category. That should mean something, right? That should definitely mean something, right? The VTubers. I don't know why the VTubers love, you know, they love the card games. What can I say? I mean, like, look, I'm not V racist. I'm not. Oh, Teddy! You've betrayed us, SMH. SMH V2. Teddy's been a VTuber the whole time? That's crazy. Not saying I'm V racist, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, listen. I'm a Luke Von Karma sub. I'm allowed to be V racist. I'm also a Leah Asimov sub. I'm allowed to be a little bit V racist. Just a little bit. Shout out to Leah Asimov. She's moving right now, but that's my goat. That's my Kamiyoshi, as y'all kids say, or whatever the fuck. Right? Mm-hmm. True. Oh, I need to get like a VTuber model of me, and then like of me IRL, right? And then not even use it for stream. Just like whenever my friends are like in a Discord call and they all have their cams on, I hop in, and then Fear and Hunger. That is a choice. I imagine that people backseated you the entire time. Wait, I just realized what we could have there. Nice, nice, good. That definitely is one of those games where it's like I haven't played it. I want to play it. I know a good bit about it. Like I've seen all the endings and stuff like that. I've just never played it. But you know, like you have to know what the fuck you're doing. Otherwise, you will just die over and over and over again. And it sucks. You know, okay. So, what's his name? The one YouTuber from the Balkans that does all the challenge runs. I watch him. I forget his name. God. The one guy that goes like, and fear and hunger. You know, that guy? You've probably seen him. I forget his name. What the fuck is his name? I'm having a brain fart. Frapolo, yes! Love Frapolo. That's my goat. Oh, I thought he was from the Balkans. That's my bad. Listen, okay, it's Southern Europe. Listen, I'm American. I can be a little bit, you know, ignorant about Europe. That's the rules, right? If you're American, you just have an excuse to be ignorant of like any other culture that is not like burger and football, but like with the almond shaped ball, not the soccer. Well, yeah, it's the right continent, but also it was. Eh. So like what? The Balkans are like north of Turkey, but like south of like the Nordic bloc, and then like east of Italy. Like, like I know the general geography. I just forgot which country it was from. Also, his accent isn't like, in media what you think of an Italian accent to be. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I just realized we could like over in here. If we had the docket, we could put the docket there. Okay. But no, I kind of want to get back to like, okay, so like if I am going to be streaming for a long, like not like individually a long time, but like over a longer course, like actually get back to having a schedule. Estonia likes to claim it's North. Oh, I love just like, the little infighting of like all the European nations of like, oh yeah, no, us as a country, we don't like this other country because they did XYZ, right? All that's just so funny to me. Because it's like very reminiscent of like, how the states have beef. Like Oklahoma and Texas have like a huge beef. See, there you go. See, you get it. I mean, listen. I'm not going to say anything mean about the French. I'm going to let everyone else do it. However, the one good thing about the French, they know how to do a riot. But no, like people from American states do like the same thing. Like people from New York hate people from Jersey. Um People from Northern Virginia hate people from Maryland. Um Everyone hates Florida. Florida is fucking crazy. Um Texas and Oklahoma hate each other, but that goes to like college football. Um, People from Southern California hate people from Washington. Locals to Las Vegas hate everyone in the world because they're all tourists. There's a lot there. There's a lot. United States is so exactly. Like it's so similar. But then like, Europeans are like, "Oh no, you're like American culture is so different from, European culture, but then we have that kind of thing in common, where it's like, you know, regional rivalries and stuff like that. Man, I wish I could travel outside the country. Like, I wish, like, A, I had the money to. But then B, right? Oh no. I Oh, I love living in a small house with my three brothers. Cause like they speak some funny words. I can hear my brother right outside my door quoting Tenna from Deltarune. No idea what you're saying, but I smell I'm coming with. Oh, you guys can hear that one. But yeah, no, I sent my younger brother to go do something when I was typing over on the other monitor, and then he just posted a video of Tenna running directly at the camera. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. You know, I think I don't want to go to Britain, cause like the only place that's like, you know, has opportunity would be London. I don't know. I might. Okay, so I'd probably go to France, not Paris, but like, you know, probably some other city within France. I'd have to do research, and I'd probably go to Germany. Maybe go to Berlin. I don't know. And like, yeah, like, unless if you're like someone who works in finances, London is kind of a shithole. I'm gonna be honest. Bavaria, true. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that I could like actually travel to Europe anytime soon. I'm just broke. Like, international flights are fucking pricey, let alone like, you know, room and board and shit. Unless like the only way that I would do it is like there is a chance, maybe not this year, because like what I have to earn, what is there events? Honestly, that makes sense. Is there a way that I can see how much qualifying points are for each event? Events. World Championships. Okay, so like there's a store regional coming up in 2 weeks. Heck yeah. You love to see it. So like when is Worlds next year? Cuz like the cool thing about Elestrals is if you get top 8 in qualifying points before Worlds, you get a $500 travel stipend. So the only way that I'd be able to go to Europe is like not this next year because I think that Worlds this year is going to be in the US most likely, but if in 2027, if Elestrals is still around, I'm still playing it. If I got top 8 in qualifying points. You know, okay. So like let me just like and then let me come over here and like window capture. Then we can just delete this later. That's good enough. Okay, so like you basically TLDR, you need 250 points to go to Worlds. But if you get top 8, you get $500 to travel, right? So for like a store set championship, which is like a limited event, you get 20. For a regional, you get like 75. For a store open, which is like the Cards HQ thing that was on in Atlanta a couple weeks ago, you automatically go to Worlds. Same thing with an online premiere. However, right, if you go to Bean Soldier is sitting at 520. And the year isn't even over yet. So top 8 right now is, well, okay. So not all of top 8 has even qualified to go to Worlds yet. But they probably will, right? Right? Like an 100-point gap. But Bean Soldier plays in like everything. I'm surprised that Trish isn't higher though. I'm also surprised that Bo isn't higher though. Like holy. Bo won Dallas and Atlanta and only has 395. Well, I mean, I guess that Dallas wasn't counting towards Worlds. Is this just like everyone who has any amount of points? I mean, I guess. Yeah, wow. But you know, like so like the move might be just like So I don't want to pull like a Jesse Cotton here, right? But like if I had like a cushy job where like, yeah, you have plenty of, pay time off, you can request off in advance, and my paycheck was like big enough, in theory, I could travel to like every single store regional and every single set championship and like every single store open. And if I was good enough, I wouldn't even like place high. If I just placed well enough, you don't even have like the points for like the Kissimmee Open, which honestly, like winning the Kissimmee Open should grant you more than 250 points. I feel like either getting second or getting like top 4 should guarantee you a spot at Worlds. I'm not making an OnlyFans. Are you kidding me? But no, like, the only way that I'd travel to Europe is probably if I got like some sort of travel stipend, or if like I was going there for some other reason. I don't know. Worlds is pretty out of reach though. Like, yeah, I mean, like, okay. I think that the more limiting factor would definitely be like, I don't speak any of the languages over there. And then also, like, just having enough money to, like, even, considering going over there, right? It isn't like, oh, I'm like a couple $100s off. No, it's like, probably thousands. Yeah, and I mean, I speak a little bit of German. I took like 2 years in high school, but like not enough to like actually speak to anyone. But yeah, eventually I do want to travel to Europe if I get like a better job and all that. But like it's probably not in the cards anytime soon. What is that? Did they? Oh my god. Okay, so in one of my friend groups Discords, they put they have like a channel of like you post pictures of food. Homeboy's wife made like key lime pies, but like there's a frosting covered strawberry on top, and the strawberry is covered in like white icing with like little dots of like chocolate and then like what looks like maybe almond slices. on the top so that it looks like a tiny little mouse. Like the almond slices are the ears, and then like the little dots make a face. That's fun. You know, sometimes I just like look at people's Discord usernames and I'm just, oh, some people are wild. Dono alert might not be working. Mayhaps. I like redid everything. Let me look. Did you dono? Oh, you did. Thanks for the $10. I appreciate it. I got a notification on my PayPal. Okay, let's fix that. Let me just hop over to Stream Elements. Yeah, that'll probably be like lunch or entry at like, that'll actually probably pay for like half of the entry for next week's premiere. All right, let's go into StreamerBot. And Stream Elements is connected. It might be because I don't have. Okay, wait, hold up. Let's grab that. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. StreamerBot starter pack. What do I do with this? I forget. Wait, no. Let's go to Gmail. Okay, so wait, I need original instructions .url open. Okay, so starter pack. Import. And then you just do the import string. Okay. Cool. And do you just like drag the file in there? You do. Okay, that's here. And where is it? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Import. Okay. Oh wait, and then I can come into alerts. Which one was alerts? I need... I think it's like instructions 3. That's the multi-chat. There we go. Load settings. Load settings. New followers. Okay, so just give me a second. StreamerBot is kind of intense. If you guys have never looked into it, it's like you can program anything, but also you have to program like a lot of things. Let's see here. So all right, good night, Teddy. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Have a good sleep. Okay. Sure. Oh, new subscriber, resubscriber. New follow. Okay, so wait, can I simulate event? Okay. I don't want a where's the Windows notification? Don't want that. Do not do that. Add triggers. Integrations, stream elements, tip. So wait, how do I get it to talk? Twitch message. Okay. Channel. No. Chat. Think it's like, okay, wait, let me do some research. What is this even called? Okay. Variables. That's what the fuck it's called. I'm stupid. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so percent user name percent date time integrations. I love that all of this is documented. Merch. Variables for merch. Variables for tip. Here we go. Okay, so tip amount. So then we now go to YouTube and send message to channel. And then we go control. And we go YouTube. Send message to channel. That. There we go. So then now we test trigger. Oh, I'm stupid. Percent. Huh. How long have I been streaming? Like 3 hours. The past like hour's been yapping. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna end stream and try and fix this real quick. Yeah, but no, good stream day, guys. See y'all later. Bye.